A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got it. Ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go!
Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And it'll be Seahawks football.
On the jump.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying with Walker. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
Ready? Bronco switch.
Running left, here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On third down, Walker. And he only gets this one down to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while. And that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sound.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
19, Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Ready.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. The Nebraska rookie has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Benson on the counter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Benson on 1st and 10. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've arrived at the end of... About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Go!
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. 72 more.
They're going play action. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they're sharing it 4th and long.
I don't fault to look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Seahawks bring it out to punt team. And we'll see if they kick or try their luck at another fake pass. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. First and 10 from the 41.
Ready, ready! Hut, hut.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Ready! Ready, ready!
Benson once more. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go! Ready!
They'll try and throw it here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No look on his first look at the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That pass complete to Moss. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Cowboy 80. And up.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
They'll throw it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Ready?
He'll throw it yet again. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Working quickly here.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Running back, motioning right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line for second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Another try following the sack. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
70 ready, 70 ready, go! 19 Lion. Let go.
Third and long for him here. He's got time here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set up.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cardinals driving. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready, go!
Throwing now, off play action. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for the back that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 60, at the 60. Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got him, that's Moss. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cut by the open man. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. The Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Set go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Hut.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll throw it. He's caught, 9-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Got it. Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go. Go.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Get it.
Throwing it just before halftime. It's a Seattle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. One last play before the break.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Panther 11. Hut.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From his own end zone, here we go. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Handoff running left, Walker. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Tag! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Now looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Looking to the air here. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, set!
Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Let's go!
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Walker now from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Come on, set! 70 Lions! Go!
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
On the jump!
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set! Get up!
Option play they give to Benson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Go!
don't salvage that, it's a loss on the play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, look at this. He gets it back. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That pass complete to Moss. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Throw on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. They'll run here following the penalty. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Break. 70 Timberwolves. Hot.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Ready up. Bobcat. Ready.
Looking for a throw here. Stick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. All right, here we go. 2nd down. try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. So you know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are...
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very
Here we
long.
go. Shot. Check go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they fake it on 4th and 1. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Give up the gut to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, ready?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Trying for it, it's Walker. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
Ready?
2nd and 4. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they Here's a throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Walker on first down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
At the 60, at the 60.
Running is Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Pass complete, screenplay. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Brocco 80. Go.
Finding Davis. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. How about that? Cut for a first. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready? Ready.
Walker on the give. Gets to space right side. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.